Ahoy, Mr. Captain speaking. We are a rated R show. So we do talk about nudity, drugs, alcohol, rock and roll, sex, everything that you must be 18 to watch this video. Actually, you need to be 21 to watch this video because you need to have that adult sense of humor. So with that being said, let's run this full intro. Oh no.
Man, this is your scallywags. Captain's on deck.
Love, that is a dinghy. My vessel is magnificent and fierce and huge-ish.
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
Ah, but you have heard of me.
Dead men tell no tales.
Yo ho, a pirate life for me. We're back in the bloody...
I'm back, I guess. Technical difficulties, I guess, because haven't been on for a while. Shooting the ship with everybody. We got old Perry Comics lurking here. We got Agu. Las Cruces is in the house. Oh, Geek Out with Roscoe. Well, let's shoot the ship, shall we? Not much for comic books, but I did have a couple comic books come in while I was gone. So did the wife. She'll come in a little bit. You know, has to look good for the show. But anyways, I did get some comic books in, and I got them from Kung Fu Barbarian. He does Instagram. And I chatted with him a little bit and told him, I'm looking for Mark Jewelers. And he sent me a list of Mark Jewelers he had. And, well, I bought a couple off of him. We have Cindy in the house. So, yeah, I'll show a couple Mark Jewelers that I got. K Titus. Hello from Japan. So let's show a couple comic books, shall we? What Perry have to say? Perry has a lot of movies to watch. Well, we could show different things. I got some Army in Darkness. These ain't Mark Jewelers. Star Wars.
What the hell's going on in this party?
Oh, snap. Gonna show some comic books. Yeah. Some Mark Jewelers. No, let's show off the booty that we got during the rally. Yeah.
Booty that we got during the rally.
All kinds of
This
booty.
is mom booty, my booty.
Oh, booty.
Booty spanked on the alley just once. Just kidding. I didn't go by mama's houses this year. I stayed away because you weren't there.
Mm.
Hi, everyone. Long time no see. I mean, really, it's been forever.
I know, like 3 weeks it feels like.
Mine's been longer since I've actually made face. I've probably been actively busy for the past since May. Came back from vacation and haven't made time for anything. Hi, Cindy. Nice to see you. Guess my first booty is this amazing shirt that CapN got me. It's a full pirate jacket, even laces up in the back. Super nice, super comfortable. Best gift out of the whole rally. Sorry, my hat's almost up. I am a drunken pirate. Look at me.
I
It's
know.
falling apart after this fucking rally. Always.
Let's show off some patches.
Did you bring all the patches in here? Oh, you did.
And a couple codes.
You just brought in all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So, rally. My biggest addiction there is the shopping. CapN gets mad at me because we have vendors on site at Glencoe, and then we also have the downtown area, and I get really, really sad when I don't get to make it downtown, which is typically the last day that we get to go. But
Yeah,
this year I
last
was
day.
like, no, we always get the shit stuff with it, and if we go out there, I want to go before that. So we got this. So I guess we should. I went a little patch crazy. Let's be honest. I started looking at patches, and then before you know it, CapN had so many patches. I was like, oh, I don't even think you have anything to put it on anymore. So now we have to get you a new vest to put everything in it. Poor credit cards, CapN. No, I pay cash for everything because we earn tips and stuff during rally. So really, I don't even spend my paychecks. I just spend whatever tips I make for the most part. But so we got him this cool pirate patch, because CapN needed that one. And then we got this cool pirate patch. Because what better addiction than fucking pirate patches, I guess. This one's my favorite. Surrender the booty. Yes. Every pirate's gotta have that one.
Everyone.
We got in this cool, zombie CapN guy. That one was entertaining. Funnier thing was, we were walking downtown together, and he comes across this patch, and he goes, oh my God, I want that one so bad. And I was like, ha ha, don't buy it. I already grabbed it for you because I knew you were going to want it. Guess that kind of works out. Plus side. Got this cool surfboard. This fall on it. And this one actually matches a tattoo that he has on his chest. So he's blessed and cursed. So I figured he'd get that one. Goes hand in hand, kind of. And then this one was really freaking cool. I don't even remember how I saw this one, but I was like, you need that one because that's pretty epic, too. So just a whole bunch of random ones. Did you already show the Captain Spaulding one?
No.
Oh, man.
Revealing it.
Well, I'm sorry. You got to show it off. It's my favorite one out of all of them. I'm not even going to show mine before I show that one. Okay. So then these ones are mine. I'm a little girly, so I got a unicorn because that's what I do. I got this cool lotus. And then this daisy with the skull in the middle. And we all know I'm a little hippie, so Had to get that one. And then this badass octopus that I know G-Man is going to want. But I don't know. This is my patch. We might have to, like, maybe arm wrestle for it, if anything. But okay, so show the super cool big one.
And then I got a big one.
This one was my favorite. I couldn't not get that one. Captain Spaulding. I mean, who doesn't love Captain Spaulding? Man, it's as big as my freaking face.
I know, I can wear it. Get back to work, scallywags. Got these ones.
And then I picked out Captain these two as well. Because I guess you can never have enough patches. See, I had a patch problem. He had to invest in something more to put the patches on. For sure. Oh, but it was a crazy exciting rally. So we were 2 different campgrounds. Completely different styles of campgrounds. Actually, so different that an ex-employee of my campground, I walked in to go see Captain. He looks at me and he goes, "You look like Glencoe." That's saying something. Either about the way I was dressed or about my campground. I don't know which one to go with, but I thought it was
I would
cool.
say because you had cannons out more. You know, that's probably why my
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mm.
That could be it. I don't know. But besides,
I don't mind, but
ultra dressed up for freaking rally.
Sure.
Always. So, like, running the ticket booth, you are the first face everybody sees. So I dress extra cute. So they think that what's in the background is even better. Which, I mean, 9 times out of 10, it really is better background because they're full blown out naked. But that's besides the point.
all right.
And
Or
then,
painted.
so what's your campground like?
I was the head chef this year at my campground at State Valley, and it's not nudist. I can tell you that it's not a nudie campground, but it is a higher class kind of society where people like to go and party and then be quiet in the evening, kind of old like me, you know, a little bit rest once in a while. But we did throw a couple good concerts and I knocked it out of the park with cooking some good food. I mean,
You did make some. Okay, so I actually ditched my campground to go eat some prime rib cooked by Cat. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to have dinner cooked by my husband. Bye, guys.
not once, twice.
I think 3.
prime
I had
ribs.
3 prime ribs total.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
There's a couple other people that were only there for 5 days and ate prime rib every single day. And we'll talk about them later on.
Yeah, no. It was a great rally. It was a lot of fun. All of my noise complaints, though, when they were complaining, I told them next year they could stay with Captain because, well, his campground has a quiet hour. I swear mine doesn't. Shut the fuck up.
It's not really a quiet hour. It just gets quieter at that hour.
I guess. Well, ours doesn't stop. I actually had a guy on the alley this year that brought in a mechanical bull, and along with that, he had a mechanical penis that you could ride that threw you around. So he kept everybody up till like 5 a.m. He threw such a big party. And I had a lot of complaints on him, but for the amount of complaints I had against him, first, everybody's having a great time. It was freaking totally worth it. No, I did not ride either one of them. I am too classy for those things.
I didn't say that, did I?
Oh, did you?
Oh, no.
I
I wasn't even at your campground.
wanted to surprise you.
Oh,
No
well,
offense.
probably.
So, what else?
You want to show one of your hoodies?
Yeah, so I work for Glencoe. Here's some of our merch that we sell. This cool ass hoodie that I had to get Captain. Sorry, I'm really bad at showing this. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, we sell that. And then he's wearing one actually. Got a couple other t-shirts, all that fun stuff.
You want to show your vest that you're going to put all your patches on?
Oh, yeah. And then so to put all my patches on, I even have some Harley Quinn ones. I got this super cool vest for one Captain and I ride. It's got a super pretty patch on it. I'm super excited about it to make it all pretty and artsy. It'll be so much fun. But you know, new leather, it's all stiff and fun.
I had to get a new one too. Yeah, had to.
So, Captain, did you have any craziness go down at your campground? Did you have ambulance there? Any of that stuff?
No ambulance. No, no, really craziness at all. It was just pretty.
I won't lie, I'm a little jelly because the first day alone, I had the police there, like I think 2 or 3 times. We get a little rowdy and crazy.
Yeah. And I have worked at your campground for 5 years.
Yeah.
So
They get way crazy.
they do get way crazy.
Yeah, no, I had a great time. It was awesome. Totally worth it. Tons of guests, tons of people, tons of different things. Best part was meeting different guests that I got to work with all year long and hanging out. Like, I guess not really hanging out with them. But so I had one guest bring me some random maple syrup from Michigan. That's not over there. Maple syrup that I got. And then I had another guest bring me some barbecue sauce and some meat seasoning from Oklahoma.
Actually, he brought it to me, but you know,
He didn't
for
bring
the
it
past
to
2
you. No,
years,
he
she's
called
stole
me
it from
2
me.
days
Yeah,
before and was like, "Do you need that?" We
Yeah.
do.
I always need it.
And then, really cool guest dropped off some wine from Westport, Washington. It's called Nirvana. I can get it to focus.
Yeah.
There we go. And I'm not even a drinker, so like that was kind of cool. That one works. Love this. Thanks, Roscoe. Yeah, actually, on that patch, CapN picked out that patch completely on his own. Was like, "Hey, babe, you're gonna get this sewn on," and I didn't even see it. And then we went over there, and he like, what was all? Oh my goodness, he has good taste. I was like, "Oh yeah, she's all aside from just marrying you." And I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right, completely." And then I also got this other wine from them. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Baby. I can't even pronounce the name. Skumachuk, I think is how you say it. I don't know. Sweet red wine. It'll stay in the bottle forever, probably. Until I give it to somebody else. Whatever. And then the only other cool thing I got, hey JoJo,
Hey, JoJo.
was 2 Live Crews autograph. I mean, for my campground, you know, because that was ain't nothing but a hoochie mama, hood rat, hoochie mama. Yeah. Fucking A. I
Well,
had
we
so much
saw
fun.
him last year at Full Throttle.
Oh yeah. So that was my second time seeing them. I had a great time. It was a lot of fun. They're I don't know. It was great. I actually looked at my boss and was like, "I'm taking my lunch break so I can go watch 2 Live Crew." She's all, "Whatever you need to do, honey." I was like, "All right." Yeah, 2 Live Crew. It was fucking great. It was so much fun. They were laughing at me. Our sound guy and like media guy tried to get me to dance on stage with them, but too classy for that, I guess. I even went back in and told my boss, like, "I'm so proud of myself. I was not stage dancing today. You know why? Because I'm still on the clock. I'm proud of myself. You guys should be too." That should count for something, I guess. But I mean, it was cool. And then I went and hung out with CapN one night and had a date night.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. I had a concert. Well, I went to a couple concerts because I had to cook for some celebrities, which I won't name their names because, you know, legal rights, blah, 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 blah. Let's just say they have crew in their last name. And not very impressed with them at all. Just was all right for me to cook their food, but they couldn't take no pictures with me. So, you know, whatever. Well, not in their last name, but in the band that they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saw Great White. That guy was really cool. He was a great dude. He shot the shit with me, but
Hey, God, Tank.
he never told me his that he was a vegetarian. So, you know, here I am, a steak guy, got ribeyes, New York, prime ribs, you know, juicy steaks,
Right.
steak tips. And he's like, "Do you have any cucumbers? Do you have any carrots? Do you have any of this?" And I was like, "I got pickles and lemons." That's about the only thing I know that can help you out with your throat. He was gladly to take that. He was happy. Took a couple
That's
pictures
hilarious.
with me. I have it on Instagram. Weeks in here, Great White. The old Vince Neil concert wasn't impressive at all, but it still was Vince Neil. Still kind of all right concert. But you and I both
Oh yeah.
to the top, has to say, for our concerts, probably for the last couple of years. Has to be
Yeah, I gotta take.
MF himself, wouldn't you say?
Um,
There's a good concert all the way
it
around.
was a great concert, and I had so much fun. Yeah, it's definitely my top 5 of the past like 5 years.
Right. Now I'll tell you a little story. This guy named Matt Ferris, him and his band were at my campground. A couple days they were there. Every day I gave him prime rib. The end cut. That's what he wanted. I always season the end cut anyways, and rest of the prime I put rub on, but the ends I don't know, always make sure that it has extra because I cut it off.
Yeah.
And then I had seasoning on it.
That's always the best part. Always seasoning. Anyways.
So I met these guys, saw that they had their camera crew around, and they were always
hey, Bubs.
prime rib every day. So as captain, I went up and introduced myself. I said, "Hey, I'm captain. I'm the cook. I'm your head chef. How is everything?" They loved it. Started chatting. Realized that they're a band. Matt Ferris is a band. All right, cool. Still wasn't cock riding or anything like that. They're still cool dudes. Still talk to them normal. So that night, I think it was that night or the next night. Next night, it was Thursday night. And I've been going to Jackal at full throttle for 20 years. Yeah. I'd never missed a concert. I missed Jackal to go to Matt's concert. And I rocked out and I told all my kitchen staff, close all the kitchens, everything, so they can come to the concert and rock out with me. Yeah. And they did. We had so much fun. I called her and I said, the next night Matt's playing, you got to come. We're going to do a date night. We're going to have fun. So we did.
It was a lot of fun, actually.
So Matt Ferris, guitarist, the drummer, I think his name was Matt too. The bassist, He was just laying down some good old bass. And so we got a couple souvenirs from them guys.
What's up, 2-6 and
Yeah.
Simply Incredible podcast? Thanks for joining us. We each got a drumstick from
Signed.
First. Yeah, mine says CapN TORI. Hence the now hat. I guess I'm one of the captains too.
Mine says to Captain, I think, from Matt. I think that's what his name was, Matt.
He likes his meat. I even posted. That's why my picture said, I'm glad you like my husband's meat as much as I do.
So these guys, he played Thursday night, and my sister came down. She drove 6 hours to see a concert. So the hat that he wore, his cowboy hat he wore that night, he gave to me, and my sister swiped it from me. But it's okay. Needed a souvenir. It was a great time. Everybody, I mean, from the cowboy hats to everything, they were so nice to us and so much fun to hang out with.
Oh man, they played Another One Bites the Dust and melted my fucking heart. They had it all over the place. Oh man.
Metallica rocked
it was
out.
Great. Yeah, they did awesome. Like from their own songs that they wrote themselves, their own original songs, to even what they cover. It was a great time. And I stayed sober the whole time. Cap can vouch for that. I'm not a drinker, so correction. I did drink that night because he was like, hey, you want some sweet tea, lemonade, moonshine? And I was like, all right, can't turn down some moonshine. Why not? So I took some huge ass gulps of this moonshine, and then I was just done.
Just done.
Done. Like, what? Oh, you want to show one of the moonshines?
Yeah, this bottle we hit that night too. We haven't hit it since.
There's no we. It was Captain that hit it that night. I drank the one with the band, and that was the end of it for me.
5 shots, and I was gone. And he even signed it. Which was totally awesome. Great concert to see. Fun time.
It was
Energy was
fabulous.
just going and going. They had what was his name? Clayton or
No, Colton Brewer.
Colton Brewer. Yeah, and that guy had a great voice too.
I don't know. It was a lot of fun. Definitely a good time.
But he got a Waylon Jennings tattoo. I love telling this story because he told this story on stage. Matter of fact, and it's right here, a Waylon Jennings tattoo, like a big W. And he showed me, and he was like, "Hey, Cap, what do you think of my Waylon Jennings tattoo?" The first thing that came to my mind was a Wonder Woman tattoo. He looked at it and he goes, "God damn it, it does look like a Wonder Woman tattoo." Thanks, Cap. As part of being a comic book community, that's what it looked like to me. It was just, these guys were so fun to hang out with. They said on stage they came there and they weighed 140, but after 4 days of eating my prime rib, they went up to 225. So
26 says his moonshine doesn't come with a label on it, but he'd love to try a drink of yours. Well, okay, so we get a mixture of both because some of the saloons around here do market their own moonshine.
Right.
So like Full Throttle has their own moonshine and a couple others. And so it doesn't surprise me that Matt Ferris had moonshine.
This
either.
doesn't compare to
But
Full
we
Throttle.
totally get some of the kind that's not labeled as well. I had some, what was it, grapefruit shit the other night. It was like,
Oh,
I don't know, it was really good. And
strawberry
some lemonade.
watermelon something.
Yeah, nope.
Got a bandana from Black and Whiskey, which is part of Metallica.
What's up, Bearded? Thanks for joining us as well.
Here it comes.
What else
Oh.
did you do at Raleigh? I mean,
I get that.
I took my friend Carrie down the alley for the first time ever and kind of showed her a taste of it. And it's just craziness because on one side of where all my vendors are, I had the mechanical bull guy sitting and camping. And then on the other corner, I had a DJ camping. So the whole place was just popping all night long. And it was fabulous. They were getting crazy. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't think I paid for smoke most of the time, the whole time there, or food. One night, one of the girls I work with made a huge ass Cajun boil with some of her friends, had a huge ass cookout. So they came and dropped it off for me and my girls in the ticket booth and all the security. So they fed like freaking 20, 25 of us. Yeah, it was cool. I was down. But I'm picky about my food, so I ate a lot of just like snacky shit because I like to know who's cooking my food and how they're cooking it 100%, even if it's in my own kitchen. So yeah, nope, it's been a rough rally. Treats your body rough the whole time, like I might have been working, but it's rough working. Luckily, I got to stay in a cabin, both of us, with air conditioning. So my shift was 1:30 p.m. till 4 a.m. all of Raleigh. And that is a long time.
Well, I got to show something else off that I got from old Matt Ferris and the band.
Oh, yeah.
So, totally, they're on Instagram. Sub them up.
Check them out. They're really cool. They're
Right.
chill dudes, for sure.
Best band I probably ever hung out with. They gave me a signed snare by all of them. From the
Just
night.
got to cook my food. He doesn't do the cooking. He just does the bossing, Bearded.
Oh, he could very rally
If he has to.
So yeah, that was pretty good. That just kind of warmed my heart there.
Yeah, it was a great time. Definitely a good experience. I got to meet a lot of new people. I had completely different people in my ticket booth this year. All of them were newbies except for me and one other gal, and she only worked for 5 days of it, so it was all right. Definitely, yeah, a great experience, that's for sure. All of them were themed a little. I learned some different things about things as well this year.
Are you gonna tell them what a pineapple means?
No, I'm not gonna tell them what an upside down pineapple means. That's, if they want to find out, they can do that. That's their own choice, but regardless, not my thing. But what else happened? No, just can't just ditch me out. That's what he does. What else did I do? I really didn't do shit besides like get ready for work and just work the whole time. Besides when I did take little breaks at the end.
So upside down.
I hate being the bitch in charge because then you don't get to have as much fun. with my
So
hours that I
sure.
worked, like, yeah, I got to do a little bit of things toward the end, but before that, like, that's kind of fucked up. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, that
Right.
really kind of sucked my hours.
Yeah, like 10 days, it's just balls to the walls. I was saying, I was hoping the police showed up. I hope they knew how to cook. You know, when you're at a situation like that where you're an adult and you want to go out and party just like everybody else, but then you have responsibilities at the same time.
There was no time for me to party. Nobody was partying when I was like getting ready for work. Whatever.
Well, in the morning, but at night they were still going.
And now we're done with rally. I just finished the main payroll issues today, all of that good stuff. And it's now our daughter's birthday and time to get ready for school. Because that's the way fucking life works.
Right. No rest for the wicked.
None. Because money don't grow on trees. Fuck our lives. Sometimes. But all right, well, I'm gonna let you man this. You can finish showing off your Mark Jewelers. I do have a lot of comics coming in, so thank you to everyone who sent me little pre-orders and insights of shit and all of that while I was at Rally as well, because I've spent a whole lot of unnecessary fucking money on different comic books and shit that I'm pretty certain. I will tell her happy birthday 426. That'll make her day. I have, well, she's our daughter now, but she's gonna be 11 and I'm like super stoked. That's, oh man, 2 digits going into the 6th grade. Fucking teenager, here we go. Woo! We were trying to figure out what to do for her birthday, and we're actually going to do a arcade birthday party this weekend. That's what we decided. We're just going to do a whole bunch of pizzas and go to the arcade. Press start. It's all old school games, so there's like Miss Pac-Man and different pinball games, all kinds of crazy shit. It's a good time.
I like Bearder's comment that he wouldn't even have me cook his food.
Yeah, and then I said that that's why you just boss people around, and he said, smart move. Yeah, he ain't got to cook.
But it's funny because other campgrounds came over to our campground to eat our food.
His food was good. He tops his steak with a pineapple slice, and it's fabulous.
Grilled pineapple slice.
Fabulous.
Just that little sweetness with your steak. Who don't like sweet meat?
Hey, Bubs, there's even a bar at the arcade, just saying.
Tiki bar, I think.
Yeah, Comic Book Anonymous show coming up soon, maybe. I don't know. I'm serious kind of sick of YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's a little crazy sometimes. But I just want to stop in and tell everybody hi. I love you guys. Yeah, my recent 2-6. We need to actually get on and talk, hang out, come backstage. I'll send you what? Sunday night? Sunday night? Yeah. I love you. But I'm gonna go. You guys have fun. Show up.
I'll wrap it up.
Talk to
then.
2-6. You can bring 2-6 on.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Last random.
Oh.
So I got this really cool. I owe one of my guests 3 t-shirts for Sturgis because he brought me when he checked in this cool freaking tank top. Harley Davidson motorcycles, and it's from the Patriot Harley Davidson in Fairfax, Virginia. I thought that was pretty cool, like random piece of his home. I'm gonna get some rest, but I love you guys. You want the lighter now?
Right.
Love you.
I love you. So yeah, that was pretty much basically it. I had a fun time. She had a fun time. Went to different campgrounds. And we just showed off the booty we got from the rally. I'll show off Mark Jewelers next time. But in conclusion of, the whole thing of the rally between us, she had a good campground. Hers was a little bit more crazy than mine. I don't care. I still had a great, wonderful time for what I had. Wish I had more people, but you always wish that. But if you get bombarded too bad, then you have to walk the plank. You know how it goes. But anyways, I want to say definitely Instagram, Facebook, and anything. Look at my buddies, Matt Ferris, for sure. Look him up, like him. If he's around your area, do a concert, I highly recommend going to his concert. If all else fails, just tell him Captain sent you. And that's what we're about. Sharing some love, having a good time, having some laughs. And maybe next time I'll tell you what I did during the captain's party, which wasn't even at my campground. So that's for another episode, I believe, because I'm still kind of fuzzy about what happened and I have to recall. And, some things you just can't remember. So you have to have others tell you what went on. But, anyways, that's for the next episode whenever it airs. I love you all. Remember, keep hunting for your booty. And always, always remember, nothing beats a good chest. Signing off.